So this is my weight loss journey update. I checked the scale yesterday. Back up at 290. So, but I know why. And it doesn't make sense for me to do all this other work if I'm not changing like this one big thing that I slide in and I sneak in on myself, and that's these drinks. I'm not gonna front. Like, I can look at the trash and I can see that I can see empty bottles of the sugary stuff, you know, the sodas, the teas. And you know what? I think that's just a mindset thing. I'm focusing on more on what I am dealing with mentally. Why do I just kind of slide through? And a lot of times what I'm looking for is emotional stability. I'm looking for something to make me feel better because I have so much stuff in my mind. So if I got something on my mind, tap that Pepsi back, you don't think about it, you feel that fizz, it gets your mind off of. And then not to mention the sugar, and there's a lot of sugar in it, and you know, sugar really makes your body store fat. It just, if I look at the pattern between my dad and myself, it's the Pepsi. And then I got these teas. These are like two of my favorite drinks. And on top of that, there's a lot of access to sodas. Like at work, if I want a Coke, there's a fridge always kept full of Coke, Sprite, grape, teas. And if I want it, I could just go get it. But that's not what I want to do. I want to reduce the sugars. So I've been finding kind of ways to deal with my snacking. This is one of the things I do with my snacking. So I got some of these. These are pretty tasty. 130 calories a serving. 2 grams of sugar per serving. And what I'm committed to do for the month of March, including this past day, was all water. Like yesterday, I was just kind of really bored out my mind, and I was looking for a fix to help the time pass by. And typically what I like to do is maybe eat something to pass the time, but that's not the right habit or way to do it. There's always something to do. But in that moment, you're like, man, I want a Coke. I want maybe some chocolate or something like that. And what that does on a micro level is undo the work you have done maintaining a calorie deficit. So there's that dynamic that I have to take control of. So, you know, I'm trying to do what I can to drink water and try to fix what I have going on so that I can do what I need to do to lose the weight, to maintain a calorie deficit. Another thing that's going on is, so my car is beeping because I have something heavy in the passenger seat. So it's trying to tell me to put a seatbelt on for our passenger that's not there. So it's doing its job. There we go. So, you know, it's another week where I have to maintain it better. So today I'm just going to focus on today. How do I focus on the day and win today? I don't drink any soda, and I do my workouts. And another thing is that I'm doing my push-ups better. So I really should have documented and filmed the first time I did push-ups, but I was so eager to just start that I didn't roll the camera, which is probably a more natural state to be in anyway, not worry about rolling the camera so much. But now I can do 30 modified push-ups in a row on a fresh start of the day. And you know, that's gonna be my morning, and I'm gonna continue working up to doing more. And I gotta get to start doing regular push-ups, but I got a long way to go that. So I know that things take time, so I give it a month. So the month of March, you know, every day, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'll do 100 push-ups a day. And right now I'm doing it splits, so 50 in the morning, 50 in the evening. So I can do 30 straight in a row, modified, and I sort of break up the rest of them till I get to the number. I'll take a minute break, or I'll take 2-minute breaks. and I've gotten a little bit stronger. So I'm going to keep going to make it my thing, my 6 o'clock thing. When I wake up, instead of laying in bed ruminating about a lot of bad stuff, which tends to happen when you stay in bed. Sometimes I think it's not always that way, but sometimes if you got a lot of unclosed things, you're kind of like, okay. But like, I got my first show coming up for the year, which is great, and I'm nervous about that because I want to do good, which is funny because I perform all the time, so I don't know why I would be nervous, but I think that just doing it by myself is different. But that's the nature of the game. I'm excited to see what can come from it. I'm excited to see what can happen next. And I'm gonna keep pushing, but definitely for today, I got water bottles at work. I got water bottles in the car. Really stick on that because I know that's something I kind of slide through, even if I'm trying to eat right. Like I got my lunch box, and even when I try to eat right, I slide those drinks in, and I don't need to be doing that. So that's my update. See you in the next video.